Hi there, I'm Rosa from Pilates Plus Wellness, and I'm going to put together a 15-minute routine, roughly, for my clients. So this is a routine that's going to be quite fast-paced, quite flowing. If you suffer lower back pain, if you've never done Pilates before, I recommend doing one of the other videos that we have on our website, which is specifically for beginner improver or lower back pain. So, with this routine will be to help you just move your whole body once a day, stretch out, and also get in shape. So we're going to start having our feet hip width apart. What you need is a band, or if you don't have a band, not a problem, you can do this exercise without. And we're going to breathe in as we float the arms up, get the lift from the lower border of the shoulder blades. Exhale, hollow the abdominals, roll down, bend the knees slightly, let the head and neck relax. Scoop the abdominals, have the heels over the hips, restack your spine up, rolling up. Breathe in, float the arms up. Exhale, think of coming up and over the breastbone, relax the shoulders, the head, make a C shape in your spine, bend the knees slightly so you're not hitching at the hips. Hips over the heels and restack up. One more time, breathe in. Scoop the abdominals, think of one vertebra lifting up and over, one after the other. Make a C shape in the spine and bend the knees to come all the way down. Keeping the weight forward on the balls of the feet, restack your spine up. And now from here, we're going to just squat down, and as we come up, we lift up onto the toes. Squat down. Full range of movement and working from a strong center. Keeping those abs pulling in. Think length through the spine. And two more. And then from here, grabbing our band, working through the arms, have the arms in front. We're going to exhale as you rotate, body weight forward on the balls of the feet, inhale back to center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale back, working through the shoulders, the waist, keeping your hips facing forwards, and think of the spine lengthening. Pulling the abdominals in the whole time throughout all the exercises we're going to do. Two more. Relaxing the arms down. And then from here, we're just going to hollow the abdominals, flex, warming up through the back, and then lengthening up through the spine into the cobra. Into the cat stretch, standing, flex. And lengthen, lifting the head, the neck, the chest. Two more times. Last time. Breathing in to lengthen up. And relaxing the arms down, we're just going to come onto the mat, into 4-point kneeling. Hands directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Lifting up through the head and neck, scooping the abdominals. Push the supporting hand and shin into the floor as you lengthen the arm and the leg, and then slide back to center. Scooping the abdominals, exhale, reach. Inhale back. Exhale, reach. Inhale back. So hopefully there's no movement through the shoulder blades or the pelvis as you lengthen the opposite arm and leg away. So if there were a water bottle balancing between the shoulder blades and on the lower back, it wouldn't hopefully tip off. Two more times. Last time. And then we're going to just sit back into the heels, roll up through the spine. We're going to swivel the legs around, And we're going on to our abdominal series, a series of 5, which we do in classical mat. So starting in our neutral pelvis and spine. So the tailbone heavy, the back of the ribs heavy, the back of the head heavy. Lengthen the back of the neck, lift the head and let the ribs shift forward and down to the hips as we curl up. Knee fold one knee fold the second knee, single leg stretch. Breathe in for 2 movements. Exhale for 2. Breathe in for 2. Exhale for 2. Keep going. Last one. Double leg stretch, hands on the knees, heels together. Breathe in as we reach. Exhale, circle round. Breathe in, reach. Sit bones, inner thighs squeeze, heels together. And we're focusing on keeping the height of the curl up as we do this. If you feel there's too much tension through the neck, you can by all means place your hands behind your head and focus on those abdominals hollowing in. 2 more. 1 more. Straighten the legs up, single leg stretch. So I'm going to pull the leg as I lower the other leg, hollowing the abs. My lower back will flatten slightly. And we're going to swap. Now as you swap the legs, try it and focus on the tummy scooping. Relax the shoulders. 5. And we're going to do 8 more for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands behind the head. The easier version would be to do the toe taps. So you either have your knees bent now or the legs straight. Exhale as you lower the legs, squeeze the sit bones, inner thighs together, and inhale up. And you feel this is working quite hard. I certainly do. Easier version, bend the knees. 3 more for 1, for 2, and 3. And now from here, keeping the neutral pelvis, keeping the height of the curl up, you're going to bring one knee in towards you as you oblique curl, opposite armpit to the knee, look at the back elbow, and then rotate back to center. Crisscross for 2, back to center. 3. Keep the tummy pulling in. 4. Keep the armpits open. 5. Head in the midline. 6. And length through your waist. 7. 8. 8 more. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14, 15, 16. Lower one leg, lower the second, and relax. Have the arms out to the side. And I'm just going to move my hair. Length through the back of the neck, feet and knees together. We're going to do the hip rolls just to stretch out. We're going to breathe in. As we exhale, let the hips go over to one side, your feet stack, and I'm going to just turn my head to the opposite direction. Breathe in there. And as I exhale, I pull the abdominals in, wheeling back, coming back to center. Breathe in. Scoop, hollow the abdominals. I let the hips go over. I lengthen the waist and stretch and hold. Keep the shoulders grounding down. Breathe in. And as I come back, one rib below the other, I'm using the waist muscles to bring the hips and knees back. 2 more times. Taking deep breaths into the back and the side of the rib cage. And now I'm going to have my arms down by my sides, my feet hip width apart. I'm going to take a deep breath in. As I breathe out, scoop, hollow the abdominals, wheel the pelvis, imprint the lower back, lift the pelvis, lift the spine just to the lower border of the shoulder blades. Stretching my knees forwards over the toes, relaxing the shoulders and the throat. Breathe in. And as I breathe out, I focus on the tummy hollowing as I lower down in the spine, vertebra by vertebra. And then I release the pelvic floor and the pelvis back to neutral. Breathe in. Scoop, hollow the abdominals, wheel the pelvis, imprint the lower back, lift the pelvis, lift the spine, stretching the knees forwards over the toes, breathing in. And then exhaling, lower down, vertebra by vertebra, through the spine, and release. One more time. So this is really good to work into the glutes, the back of the legs, and to stretch out through the front of the thighs, as well as obviously releasing tension through your back. And relax there. And now to finish, I'm just going to go onto the side. And I'm going to do an exercise called chalk circles. Now normally you can do this with a pillow or a cushion under your head. If you don't have that, just use your arm. So I'm going to use my arm today to support my head and neck, and also for my alignment. My shins are at right angle to my body, and I'm going to have my arm in front. I'm going to breathe in as the top arm lifts up, and then I'm just going to rotate the head, the neck, the ribs as I circle the arm round, keeping in line with the rib cage, down past the hip and back to start position. Breathe in to lift up, and exhale to rotate round. So just releasing out through my shoulders, stretching out through the back. Breathe in, lift up, and exhale to rotate. Always pulling those abdominals in to your spine as well. And take deep breaths as you do this, just to help with your movement. So that's one side, and we're just going to swivel those legs around, going onto our other side, just to finish off. Head, shoulders, hips in a straight line, the elbow quite high up that you're laying on. Breathe in as the arm lifts up, and then exhale to rotate round. Make sure that the hips and the knees stay glued together. Don't let the hips roll back with you, because you won't get as much of a stretch. Breathe in to lift, and exhale, rotate. And last one. And rotate round. Good. And there is your little daily routine. So hopefully you can find time to do that once a week, twice a week maybe, as well as your classes.